Yeah,
lenses rather.
I don't think
You
I've
can clean them.
to be fair though, my prescription is so low that I think anyone could look through my lenses and be fine. They're really more for aesthetic purposes.
Oh.
Okay, we are.
You know, some of us
live.
actually need glasses.
Sucks
Vinny.
to be those people. Holy
Yeah.
shit! Oh my god.
Imagine your eyes not working. Suck.
Sad.
It says you who plays Luca. Your entire body.
Yeah, I roleplay being a nerd in games because I'm not in real life.
Why'd you have to go bring that
Wow.
up? My god. Let's turn off all the cameras and then get the cameras back on. Is that one right? Yeah.
What are we doing? I haven't opened Roll20 in 2 weeks.
I haven't opened it in like forever. What's going on in there?
I mean, we had it open. Yeah, we had it open 2 weeks ago when you guys fought Raynor for Cedric's life. That was fun.
My character sheet in here is wrong, Vinny. I haven't fixed it yet.
That's sure that's my problem.
Uh-oh.
That's on you.
Sorry guys, we can't fight the war. I'm not ready.
Better do that quickly, because there's a war to fight.
I will.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Shit.
I have to like change a bunch of stuff.
I have to change around all the cameras, so give me a second. Oh, actually, they're not as bad as I thought they were.
Take your time.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Like, I think I need like minimal effort here to change them all around. I see this as an absolute success. I am missing one. Oh, hello, that's me.
Vinny, last time I forgot to put my character new or updated into the Roll20. My DM and all the other fellow players made me cry for half an hour, and I got to turn off my camera and like put all my new stuff in. So can we do that this time?
No. I do not plan on making any of you cry. But it has happened before, so
True.
yeah, I'm not convinced that that's not gonna happen. And finally, we have Nikki in as well. Oh, and there's Nikki as well, resubbing. Thank you very much, Nikki, for the sub. I can't kill you now. You have paid your dues, so
Easy. Wars are easy.
exactly.
Give someone $5 on Twitch, they can't kill you legally.
Quick, go up to tier 3, hurry! Everyone!
Yes. I don't think it's fair to let any of you do the recap. It's been a very long time since we actually played a full session that wasn't like a sleepover. But if anybody really wants to do it, they can.
I'll give a recap. I'll just guess what happened last week.
I'm okay with that.
Everyone spent the whole session talking about how great Luke is, and they didn't get anything done because they only are organized when Luke is telling them what we need to do next.
Also
you just
true.
wait, Bucko.
Also true.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Monty, thank you for the sub. I also cannot murder you, so that's good. We've only got 2 people left we can murder. Guys, put the cards away, guys.
It's Willa's turn.
Yeah, right?
No! Stop!
Basically, you're right, though, on that one, Nikki. That's what happened last session. So the session before last, we did the sleepover, right? Or was last session the sleepover?
Last session was sleepover.
Last session was sleepover. So last session doesn't matter. There was hair braiding. There's some canonic things that are going to happen during this episode that happened at the sleepover. But for the most part,
yeah.
there wasn't any real story there. The time before that, though, there actually was a lot of story that we got through pretty quickly in like 2.5 hours of playing, with you guys fighting Raynor, saving Cedric. Cedric is now a halfling, so good for Cedric, I guess. And you've got Stardrop now, the horse from the water. Very, very cute horse. Azure came in and helped a little bit. We love Stardrop. And we kind of ended with the... Well, you guys also dealt with Rakshasha, who melted into the floor and is apparently on the loose. But you did find out a bunch from them, I guess, a little. Oh my god. Thank you for the subs there. Both. Okay.
Would you look at that? The whole party is subs.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
amazing that. Well, I can't kill any of you, so that's nice.
No.
Now I can only kill your close friends and family. So, are you are you sure you're okay? Did we just hype train?
We did.
Well, great. Thanks. Amazing.
My sub for Koru.
Guys, we're trying to get started here, guys. I'm very appreciative. We're trying to start. We've got a war to do. Can you sub for Koru? I already promised I wouldn't kill Koru. I am willing to break that promise this episode just for drama. So please don't sub for Koru. And anything else interesting and important happen? No, I don't think so. No, I think it was pretty normal. So, who wants the inspiration?
Roll a
I'll take
D4
inspiration.
and-
Luca took it first. Luca, you've got the inspiration. This is
Oh wait,
not.
is that stacked with the
Wow.
one that me and Willa got?
Yes.
Excellent, I have 2 inspirations.
Yes.
Lots of
Same.
chances to just
I've got
blow
2
Vance's
stacked
head off
right now.
immediately. I'm just gonna keep re-rolling the dice until I get a 20 and kill Vance. That's just what's gonna happen.
That would be pretty impressive to see.
The entire game plan.
So we're starting off in the morning in Wunngread as the war horns begin to sound in the distance.
Oh, I had a question. Could I, before I went to bed last night, because we're fighting the war right in the morning, as everyone is sleeping, can Willa go around to everyone in this house while they're like asleep and give them a kiss on the forehead and cast Death Ward on them, and then go to bed and get all her spell slots back?
How long does Death Ward last?
8 hours.
So you would what? So you'd have to elf trance for 4 hours minimum. So you could have it set for just the 4 hours in the morning after they have the rest. That's a good idea. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Passive perceptions, everybody. Well, roll stealth.
Mine is a 24 because I am awake.
Mine is a 14.
So
It's funny, I think.
I think you all kind of groggily wake up as well as going around kissing everybody's head. Apart from Koru, he's out for the count. Does anybody care?
This is normal.
It's pretty normal. Okay, so who exactly gets this?
I've got, let's see. That is a, I believe, 4th level spell. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 6 people. So, Asterisk, Luca, Cass, Koru, Cedric, and Marshall.
Meridia.
As Meridia's not in the house though, is she?
Meridia's not in the house.
Yeah.
And you, I assume. Wait, no, not you. So just 6.
No, I'll be fine.
Brave words. So you all wake up feeling a little bit less prone to death. And you probably have a hearty breakfast. What kind of thing are we expecting here at breakfast?
Am I making it? I had to wake up later, so I could do that.
Cora can
Luca
make a
can
really
make it.
Okay, there you go, Luca. I was like, Cora can make a really bad breakfast, but
I'll go make breakfast.
Using
Yeah.
all of the expertise and knowledge that you've learned from watching Willa, yeah, you can go
Mix
ahead.
of science.
Yes, complete science. Can we get? I'm gonna let you do your usual alchemical supplies rolls here for
Alchemy.
cooking. Yeah.
Cooking is really just tasty alchemy.
Oh, definitely. Especially baking. Baking is just science.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. It doesn't taste like love, but it's good.
Luca makes like the equivalent of like a power bar for everyone. Like he makes all the nutrients that you need to fight a war packed into one nutritious meal.
This is great for Koru. Koru just like shoves the whole thing in his mouth in one go. It's good eats.
Well, lead up. We're going to need everything we have to deal with what's coming for us.
Show you. We've got towers we can watch, and Juniper's men's gonna be down near the beach, and we got our lines here around the walls.
All right.
He's got to make a stand, you know.
Hopefully, we'll have time for checking defenses, making sure that everything is going to plan.
I think so. Yeah. Outside, you can hear the distant war horn blaring, which generally means that the ships are getting very close. Time to start prepping.
Eat up, everyone. Let's go.
What exactly do you want us positioned, Luca?
It's presently plan is to be ready to reinforce wherever things start getting rough. I think that probably means we should stay near Prit and his people.
Pred and his people are currently at the north gate, and that's where they're planning on defending for kind of the back attack, because they'll be coming from the south through the forest up past the beaches and in through the south gate is kind of what your expectation of it is, because that's where the ships are coming from. There's only 2 gates into Wunngread, but the wall can be breached around the side as well.
So we should probably stay as like a mobile element, I think. Our main job is trying to figure out exactly where people are not holding their own and trying to help there, because we, regardless of how powerful we are 4 people, so we can't be everywhere. We have to pick where it's most important. So maybe right now it's most important that we see what we're dealing with, so maybe we should get to the beach and watch them coming in.
Sure. Sounds like a good plan. The beach is not very far. You're looking at like an hour's walk through the forests to get to the beach, and you know when they're marching up, it'll probably be closer to 2 hours for them to go through the beach and up to the main gates. But for you guys, to be fair, Astris could just step you through the trees to the beach.
That is
Yeah.
my 6th level spell, though.
Oh,
So
maybe not then.
Yeah, maybe not worth it for just that.
Yeah, but you guys walk your way down to the beach. As you do, Asterisk for sure, but perhaps Luca as well. Luca, what was your passive perception again?
14.
14, and Willa?
Now it is a 16.
Who's got a high passive perception? I'm sure it used to be you, right?
Astris
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I know Astris does. But like, that's a given. Astris sees everything. Astris knows everything. I don't even.
It
bother
used to
anymore.
be me.
Mine's 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, right. So both of you, as you're going through, notice that there are Eladrin Fey elves in the forest, standing on guard. Clearly Juniper's men, who are waiting in ambush in the forest, waiting for something. As you walk further down to the beach, You can see the ships much closer than you have been able to in the past, because that's what happens when ships get closer. And you can see the beautiful craftsmanship of the woods, some of the sturdiest ships that you've ever seen. These are clearly ships that were made purely for battle. These are not the carrier ships that you've seen in the past. And on the front, emblazoned in red paint that has been smeared away partially by the salty ocean, is this lion's head crest. You can see, even from your distance, well, Astros can see from here, the kind of salted faces of some of the sailors. You can't see their exact faces, but you can tell they're grimacing against the harsh sea as they're coming in. It looks like they're probably 2 or 3 hours away.
We have a bit of a time still, but should be ready.
All right. Let's check on all the assets that we have and then get in position. So I think we should probably move between each major group and check that everyone's where we told them to be and that there's nothing going wrong.
Sure. So you've seen the Eladrin in the forest. You can shout out for Juniper if you want, or you can just head back through to the main city and look at your other allies.
Does it look like the Aladdin are where we told them to be?
Yeah, so the plan for the Eladrin was to be standing around the forest of the beach, because they can then just walk like through the plants back the same way the Asters can kind of phase backwards, so they can do like a kind of shoot and retreat thing.
Okay. Rather than trying to scout way out there, I think checking the ones that are closer to the center is probably a good idea. So we'll check on Pred, we'll check on Gunfer's stuff, because Gunfer was going to be helping us deal with those ships, so hopefully we can figure out how to get that in motion. Making sure that the locals are holding the town and they're not like wandering off and trying to be gung-ho and get themselves killed.
That's fair. I think the person who's leading the locals right now is Genathan, with Koru, because Koru is a cripple, so Jonathan's kind of the mobile man, and Koru's the tactical lead. Koru's not too happy about that anyway. But you head back into the town, and you're coming up to the south gate first. So the south gate first, and that's where Koru is stationed. It's nearby to the firmly planted, or the remains of the firmly planted, that has kind of been slightly rebuilt to be used as a kind of mess area and another little medic's kit away from the church that is still being used as a medic area. It's a lot of beds are set up for people to sleep, and you can see that there are a bunch of walls towards the back building that have still managed to stay up and erect, where clearly there would be like provisions and stuff held. You can see Koru is wheeling around here shouting commands at people.
Okay, I guess we check with Koru to make sure that nothing's messing up his organizing of them. I trust him to get this sorted as long as there's nothing that's out of sorts going on.
Sure, he looks agitated, but you would expect that. Oh, you're back already. How's it looking?
A few hours yet. We're going to check on everyone and make sure that we've got everyone in position, ready to go.
Sure. If you see Genathan, let him know to come back, alright?
Where'd he go?
Just off scouting, just outside the gate.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks. We could use some more, like holy water symbols, things like that. If you see Father Zuli as well, send him this way.
We'll be checking on him, I'll give word.
Thanks.
Luca kind of hesitates for a second and then puts a hand on his shoulder and then doesn't really know what to say. He's like, I'll be back. And then turns around again and heads off.
Koru doesn't seem phased at all by this.
All right. Is the temple close by?
Yeah, the temple's in the middle. So
Okay,
between the two gates.
And I pass the temple before I get to Gunfer's, right?
No, you get to Gunther's and then the temple.
Okay, so I'll check on Gunfer first.
Sure. Gunther's house is less crooked than it has been before. It's standing straight for the first time in a long time, and you can smell this kind of arcane smell. It kind of smells like really badly singed candles, and the smell of burning wax and that kind of parchment smell in the air as you head up, and the runes around his house are glowing very brightly. The door is wide open, and he's standing in the middle of the room with arcane runes everywhere. Books are flying around him in a circle.
Does it look like I'm going to mess something up if I interrupt him right now?
I mean, books are flying around him.
Okay, I
You
wait
can,
till
you
his
can
nun
roll me
hovering
roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh no.
Instantly kill Gunfer before the battle.
You look like it looks like he's just about done. Just give him a minute.
All right.
And as you're standing there, the wind picks up, and he shouts out this incantation. Does anybody speak Abyssal? No?
No.
No. Okay. Then it doesn't matter. But at the same time, these black, oily tentacles come out from some of the books and begin to kind of lick at the air. And you can smell this small smell of ink in the air. And then they all shut and slam and hit the ground. Yeah, it looks really haggard.
Gunfer?
Oh! Oh, hello. So how long have you been standing there? You shouldn't sneak up on an old man like that.
Not long. Is everything going to plan?
Yes, of course. We are going to have some assistance coming for pretty soon, I believe. If we could keep them off the beaches for another 5-6 hours, then everything should be fine.
Right. We look like we have maybe 2 or 3 hours before they land, so we'll have to hold them for about twice that amount of time.
That would be preferable, but if not possible at all, there's some other ancient eldritch beings I could commune with that maybe would be less water-bound.
Holding for 6 hours is not the biggest charge that we could have on our shoulders. We will do our best.
I'm sure I know of a large mole that could help. And he starts rummaging about.
Gunther, what about the plan for the ships?
Well, yes, I've got some, I've some fire charges, and I was thinking that we could just launch them from the beach.
Alright, who's going to be doing it?
I have a catapult.
Just one?
Just one.
Are you good with it?
It's kind of new, actually.
I'll try my best.
Thank you. I'll have it wheeled out. But yes, if we cannot stop them for a couple of hours, and the Kraken can't get here in time, then I'll have to. Unfortunately, my ship plan isn't exactly going to work.
Well, we're going to have to see what we can do with what we have.
I'm very sorry. Krakens are very difficult to commune with.
Gunfer, you are doing what you can. Understand.
Thank you, Luca. If you don't
During
mind,
the battle, don't let the enemy get a clear shot at you. You are a useful asset, but I don't think you can take a lot of bullets.
if I have to, my house can turn into a portable wheel, and I'll just roll on out of here.
That's useful, yes.
If you require a ride, perhaps, just make sure you're here before you die.
That's the backup plan, but sure. If we retreat, we're retreating to Indara.
Good idea. I'll have to recalibrate this. He's like pulling on some levers, and the house is slightly shifting and going a bit more crooked. Okay, when I let go, we should roll in the right direction now.
Alright. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll checking again before the battle starts.
Of course, of course. He's got like a mage hand coming over with a cup of tea, and like he's sipping on it while he's. Yes, thank you very much, Luca. Thank you.
I'll close the door again on whatever Gunther's doing now.
Just as
and,
as you're closing the door, you can hear the ancient abyssal coming out of his tiny throat.
head to the temple.
Sure. So the temple is, well, Meridia's there for one, and Meridia is sharpening a large trident. And Father Zuli is sharpening these two twin blades, and he has a warhammer across his back. Most of the dead and dying who had been filling the church have been vacated to other rooms so that the main mess hall, or the main worshipping area, can be used as purely a medic camp. So you can see they've already set up beds for everybody, there's lots of clean water, lots of bandages around. It looks like they've kind of got this place all under control, and there's about 12 initiates there that you all know are trained in medicine and healing magic.
Is Father Zuli visible?
Yes. He's sharpening his blades, but he is visible.
Okay. Luca will go and check on Father Zuli.
Sure. Father Zuli, when he sees all of you coming, sheaths his blades, now in kind of more traditional battle armor of Baghdad, this kind of shiny green chainmail with large pauldrons. He's got a large warhammer on his back and two blades at his side. I suppose it is near time.
Getting there. We have a few hours to ready still, but Koru needs more holy water at the main lines.
Does he drink it? How does he go through so much?
They're trying to be prepared. Just if you can manage it, I know there's a lot going on here.
Of course, sure. I'll just get one of the barrels. I'll bless it. It'll be fine. Is there anything else I can help with? I need
Do we know exactly where each of these initiates is going?
We're sending. He leans in. We're sending the most skilled to the Elvish camp. I think they can withstand a bit more damage, so they might do better with the healing. If you understand.
Triage, that makes sense.
Another 4 are gonna go to our men. Really, they're only experienced in small cuts, and I'll be there in case there needs to be larger revivifying and that kind of thing. And
Good.
the rest are gonna stay here for anyone who's severely injured enough to be pushed back to here. We can do our amputations, that kind of thing here.
Do we have an evacuation plan if we need to get the wounded out of here?
There's a portal to the Feywild not far. Juniper has very kindly opened a tree off into the caves. He said that the Oak King would take us in.
Alright.
As well as that, I've set up 4 carriages towards Indara. If need be, we can head that way.
We might need to get the people that are worse off into there. Make sure they get urgent attention. We don't know exactly who's going to end up in the Feywild, and we don't know what kind of healing they have.
Perhaps I should send some of the initiates to the carriages to await evacuees.
We don't want to make any moves that are assuming that we're going to have to choose the worst path. We can move to there when the time calls for it, but until then we need all the forces we can ready to respond to the enemy.
Sure, that makes sense. And where will you all be stationed?
Anywhere we're needed, I think. We are going to try and move around, keep on our feet, keep trying to choose wherever we think the line is finished.
He'll take out his little... He's got a little scythe on a bracelet that's made out of emerald, and it's got like 4 scythes on it, and he'll take one of them off and he'll put it in Willa's hand. You look like you could use some faith.
Thank you. Thank you, Father Zuli. I think we'll be all right. I have faith in them, and they have faith in me.
I have seen what waits for me after this life. I'm not scared of death. Baghdad will greet me like an old friend.
Hopefully we can stave off
But-
that little reunion.
You're all far too young to die. And I am far too pretty.
We would miss your songs, anyways.
Today is a good day for music, I think.
Speaking of Asterisk, would you give this to Meridia in case I'm not close enough? I want to make sure that if the worst happens, that one of us can just get to her and she'll already have it. I'm gonna hand a diamond to Asterisk.
Yeah, Asterisk takes it and just sort of palms it for a minute and then walks over to Meridia.
Does this new leg look good on me? She kind of like flashes out her like silver leg.
Oh, it's silver is a very good choice.
I thought so, but I feel like it could use more pizzazz.
We'll work on that in a bit.
Yeah.
First priority, fighting.
I'm good at that, at least.
I know you probably have a lot of money from all your gambling, but here, and I'll hand her the diamond. This is like insurance. Do you know what insurance is? I know you don't know what time is.
I'm aware of the concept. This is a diamond for Revivify.
Yeah.
I had cleric friends in the past.
Oh, good. So you know what this is.
Yeah.
Keep it on you if you need it.
Thank you. But I'm not going to, because, I'm, you know, I've not died so far, and I'm hundreds of years old.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Oh,
But
that's concerning. Okay. Well, I have a sharp spear, although I suppose at home we call these tridents. And
now what is it? What does it do?
it's got 3 prongs, very good for stabbing people.
Mine only has 1.
I'll get you some more prongs.
I'd like to.
2? That's like a tuning fork. No, can't have that. It needs to be 3.
I like to.
I'll consider it, okay? I'll think about it.
Okay.
Where do you need me?
Well, if you'd like to stay by our side, you're welcome to. We'll be going wherever we're most needed, but I mean, your skills, they truly lie towards the sea. You know that.
I was thinking about heading to the beach.
That's where we're headed, if you'd like to join us. We might go from there, but
Yeah,
it's a good place to start.
the Eladrin can whisk me away if need be, I suppose, before the ships get there. Sure, I'll start heading to the beach then, and I'll meet you down there.
Sure. We'll meet you there.
Stands up a little shaky on her leg, and then gets into the stride and starts heading to the beach.
Where to next?
We should check on Pred, I guess.
Sure.
I think. Where have we stationed Marshall?
Marshall was just at the house, so like if you wanna like put him somewhere, you're gonna have to mention to me.
We have towers, right?
Yeah.
He's
There's 2 towers
best
at
at
each.
range.
There's 2 towers at each gate.
Okay.
But he may be good with that catapult. He is an inventor.
That's a good point. He might be the best person. Okay, we'll head up to grab Marshall and talk to him about the catapult.
Sure, he's down at the cells in Cora's house, just chatting away to Finn. They're just chatting away. They're playing cards through the cells, through the cell wall. Oh, hello. You came back for me, but not for Finn, I assume.
I look at Cassia.
If he's willing to fight.
I'm always pretty willing to fight. I could I mean, I'm not quite as useful as I was when I had a demon in me, but it's still better than you with a bow, so. We're not there yet in our... Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Who's in the cell?
I'm sorry.
No, we need as many hands as we can get, so.
Okay, I promise not to shoot Cora.
I think it might be best if we don't station you by Koro.
Yeah.
People that have a history of stabbing each other are not the best battle brothers.
Oh, put me with the elves. They don't know
Why
me.
the elves?
They don't know me from anyone.
Neither do Purit's people.
Sorry, I didn't mean the weird elves. I meant the elves that are also werewolves. They're both weird elves. I meant the werewolves.
Right. They're mostly going to be charging in. If you'd prefer to be with your bow, you might be best on the walls.
Just yeah, fine. Just you can put me on the walls then.
That works.
Marshall can. Well, I guess I'll just. And he clicks the thing at the top of the cells, and just, opens the door. Let him out then. So am I sticking with you? Tell you what. I have some cool gadgets. I have a bomb. Although Willa made me put it outside. I can give you these things and then stand whatever you'd like.
We have another cool gadget for you to look at, actually.
Oh, yes?
Yes, Gunfer has prepared some fireballs to try and deal with the enemy ships. He has a catapult to use them with, but none of the rest of us are used to using siege weaponry.
Oh, I have designed some siege weaponry in my time.
You're probably the best qualified to use it then.
I have to go inquire with him why he used a catapult and not a trebuchet. Excuse me. And he begins walking up. He's already rating notes on catapults.
Do you have any spare bullets?
Yes. What kind?
I pull out the Vorpal rifle.
Oh, I've got some cool bullets for that. He rifles around, pulls out a handful of long bullets. We should fit. Hands them over to you.
Sure. Works for me.
They do an extra 1d6 of piercing damage because they fire shrapnel rounds.
I have so many different types of bullet.
I like giving out different types of bullet, guys. This is a gunslinging world.
Shrapnel bullets. So they do an extra 1d6 piercing?
Yeah, from the bullet hitting you and then piercing outwards with shrapnel. Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure these are banned under the Geneva Convention.
Yeah. How many did they give me?
He gave me 12.
12. I'm gonna get all my bullets together so that I can clearly see what different bullets I have.
It's just good old-fashioned American buckshot, baby. Don't worry about it. Geneva Conventions? What are those? We're busy.
I don't remember meeting anyone called Geneva.
The Indara Conventions actually purely outlaws these. It'll be the Wunngread conventions, won't it? Once Wunngread gets destroyed.
Wow. Bit preemptive.
That was a bit preemptive, I'm sorry. I have no plans to destroy Wunngread.
I have 33 bullet variants, no, 32 bullets, and 4 different types amongst those 32.
Nice, nice. Do you have any god bullets left?
No, I have some silver bullets, some +1 bullets, the shrapnel bullets, and regular bullets.
Those god bullets were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
worked on Selgoth, but as you would expect for god bullets. Anyway, Finn kind of looks expectantly at all of you. So do I get a bow? I'll just go talk to the. I'll go get one from the.
What are you best with? Longbow, shortbow, crossbow?
If I'm gonna be on the walls, probably a longbow, but I do prefer a crossbow these days.
Luca reaches behind him and detaches conjecture from his back and hands it to him. Don't break this.
It's very pretty. Very.
I
pretty.
know, but I upgraded it recently. Don't break it.
Of course. Not at all.
I give him my bolts as well. I have 24 bolts.
Perfect. I'll stay safe, all of you.
You too. We didn't bring you back for you to get killed by some random people from across the sea.
And Cassia, I really am sorry.
No. And I'm not the one you need to apologize to.
Well, he forgave me.
Sometimes the person you need forgiveness from is yourself.
Perhaps this is my way of getting my forgiveness. From myself. I'll try and leave some of them for you. Begins walking up the
Please do.
stairs. And then he's gone. And you guys are left standing in Koru's house by yourselves. No warm fire. The hearth is dead. And it's entirely silent.
I wanted to give each of you one of these two to hold on to, just in case I'm not there or close enough. And she hands each of you a diamond. Just keep it on your person. If not me, then most of the other healers should know as well. They'll look for it on you.
I will be damned if I'm going to let some war that has no business existing take the people that I found on my journey from me. We are not going to fall today. Not today.
Certainly not if I have anything to say about it.
Very uncharacteristically, Luca pulls everyone into a hug.
Oh.
He's kind of awkward about it, but... Okay. We need to check on Prid.
As you walk up towards where you know that the Indaran camp is, you hear uproarious laughter and what appears to be a very jovial spirit within the Indaran camp. Pred has his large silver warhammer over his back, and is decked out in full werewolf armor, while in his werewolf form. It's kind of shiny and interlocked, but clearly not silver in nature. It might be some kind of polished steel. The other werewolves look more feral than he does. They're not wearing armor, they don't hold weapons, but they are sparring with each other kind of ferociously. There's a bunch of actual elves there as well. They're joking around with each other. There's a couple of them that are drinking. They seem to have kind of a spirit going on in the camp.
Head toward Pred.
Pred sees you, kind of lowers down the warhammer, puts it on the ground, and pours a glass of wine.
I'm glad morale is high.
This could be our very last time together. It's best to be jovial about it.
I suppose so.
Always good. It's always good to have good intentions before you start a hunt.
Exactly. And we would all like to be merry when we go into the eternal hunt, if that is our fate today.
Is everything as you need it to
those
be?
who have passed.
Everything is how we expected, although Koru came over and asked if we had any silver arrows, which was a strange request. Don't know how many werewolves he's expecting to shoot, but hopefully none.
Did he say what he needed them for?
I think he just likes to be prepared.
Alright. Well,
It's fine. That was fine. Gaston, don't do this to me. Okay, you're fine. Not now, Gaston. You can't turn it off. We have just enough wine to last us. My men are all well armed. A couple of them know how to heal. And we have a couple of health potions around. Your man Genathan came by earlier. Looking to spar.
did you see where he headed to?
Looked like he was heading back to, what you call it, firmly planted, but round the back way.
We might go check on him before we get set up.
Might be I've not seen him around since, so.
Alright, well, make sure you keep your soldiers in line, ready with the plan.
We're going to plant our elves with bows, those that are not werewolves. Plant our people on the walls to fire down if anyone gets close, and me and my pack are going to hunt through the woods.
Alright, make sure that if you see some group desperately in need, if the walls are under attack, be ready to flank and take the element of surprise.
That's what we're good at.
Trust that you'll be what we need in this fight.
One big gnarled paw comes around kind of your throat and neck and shoulder. Look, you know, we were serious about our offer. See me after.
I've kept it in mind, don't worry.
Stay alive out there.
You too. I want another drink.
Death does not come for me this day.
Okay, Genathan.
Genathan. So the way that it has been described is Genathan has taken kind of the back wall all the way back round, all the way around Wunngread, as if he's like patrolling the wall back towards the firmly planted where Koru is. You can take that route if you want, or you can just head back to the firmly planted.
Yeah, let's head to where he's heading.
Okay. So you head back to where he's heading. Koru is there. He's sharpening his battle axe that he has seemingly got back from Cedric at some point. Cedric is also there. Cedric is now a stout halfling.
What's Cedric wielding?
Cedric currently has a club that is far too big for him.
As we're like going up, I look at Cedric and say, "Let me see you swing that."
Swings it like masterfully, but at the end it just kind of goes a little bit off balance because he's not used to being so small. I've almost got it.
Right, don't let that little bit at the end get you killed.
No, I think as long as the thing I'm fighting has shins, I'm gonna be fine. Because by the time I'm done fighting them, they won't.
Most people I knew back in the Ruby City had shins, so I think he'll be good.
Perfect. Perfect, we're good.
Have you seen Genathan?
Not since this morning. He
He
was
was coming around this way.
he was training some of the recruits in the back mess hall at the where the Firmly Planted used to be.
Okay, we can check there.
Well, good luck, I suppose. Is there anywhere you need me?
The people here, they respect you. It would be best if you're sticking with our soldiers, trying to make sure that they stay in line, are ready, don't do anything stupid.
Sure, I can do that. I'll go check on Gunther first.
Right. Good luck.
You too. You gonna head to the back area of the Firmly Planted? Sure. So, as you head there, Astris, you immediately notice that there's a light shimmer around the back building.
Oh, like it was when it was an illusion?
Yeah.
Fuck. There's an illusion. And I just sort of like run headfirst into it.
Can only a D20, we're just calling this a luck roll.
Oh. Fuck, oh no. Yeah, I can do that.
Hey,
15.
you managed to run straight into an open door, that leads you into a room. Inside the room, you can see that there are a bunch of beds that are set up. There are a bunch of tables that are kind of pushed together, and one large bar table. The hearth is on inside, which is unusual because this isn't a place where people are usually hanging out anymore after the whole place got burned down by Finn. But then immediately you notice that there's 3 or 4 dead recruits on the floor. Ahead there are 3 men from Ruby City, one large wolf, and Genathan, who looks extremely beat up, is currently standing, fists up still, leaning up against these tables as one of the men approach. We're gonna throw you onto the map here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sniping at the Ruby City people.
When you come in, they're gonna turn around.
Is that Genathan?
Yeah, I made Genathan wing.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, he's a monk. They're both monks. Like, this is fine.
I missed the art so much.
I drew it myself. No, I just coloured in a pre-existing drawing. Anyway, they kind of turn round. You recognise 2 of them as a very similar style to people that you fought before. These them bastards you were telling us about. One's on them wanting posters. Can you guys roll initiative, please?
Absolutely. Oh my god! Yes!
Holy shit.
Yes! Oh my god!
It's fine, that was just Genathan.
Why am I not? I clicked the little thing. Ooh.
I'll add a turn for you.
We got so good.
Right. You are Winston. Got 12.
Did we kill him?
Yes, but he is Winston M.A. Mulligan. You'll probably find out during the fight. I'm not gonna let it go. Don't worry.
What do you mean? The bad guys can use Revivify too?
No, man, you
What
guys,
No.
you guys like killed those guys.
Yeah, we messed them up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you guys like burned the bodies. Like,
Oh yeah, what's this dude doing? Didn't we kill both of these people?
uh-huh.
What the hell? Vinny. If we kill him, you can't bring him back. That's the rules.
Oh yeah.
Bounty Captain Finn was the one we blocked in that cave in
Yeah.
the very beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
he's
my
Yeah.
god.
he's come back for revenge.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
All the mini
Where'd
bosses are here.
You guys ready to fight every mini boss you've ever fought? Like, I know I am.
Let's go.
We still have to fight a war. Are you kidding?
Asterisk, get the guiding bolt out.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my free ones first.
Blast his head off again.
Okay.
No, no.
Did everybody roll really well? What the fuck?
We did.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
guys.
We're going
I got a
first.
nat 20, baby.
No one below 20.
Yeah, so the way I've always done it is with a nat 20 you go first anyway, so Asterisk, you would be going first. Even though technically, but you guys, actually I'm gonna let you guys decide between yourselves which one you want to go first, either Cassia or Asterisk, because of the nat
I
20
can
there.
put a guiding bolt on that thing.
Yeah,
and
go
then
for it, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Which one should I light up first?
Is that the one that
feeling-
you like massacred with the guiding bolts? Give him a
Yeah,
little
the
reminder.
sniper's a probably good person to take out quickly.
Yeah.
Is that the one all in black or the one that's
No,
far
it's
away?
this one over here.
Oh, at the bar?
Yeah, the
yeah,
bar.
there he is.
The sniper is behind the bar.
I recognize those shades.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna guiding bolt him. Doo-doo-doo. 27 to hit.
That still hits. Yeah, that hits. I was
What do
just
you
checking.
mean? You had to check to see if a 27 hits
It
Vincent?
might not have.
Fuck.
So he's kind of got like most of his back against the bar, and he's kind of leaning up with his. So he's in most cover there. But you managed to slam against his shoulder with a bolt, and now there's just a shiny part of his shoulder that would be quite good to hit for anybody else.
Perfect. So I'm gonna turn to this guy who is currently harassing our monk friend, just the normal guy. I'm gonna starry form Archer, and go ahead and hit him.
Okay.
Let's see here. 18 to hit.
Does 18 hit Bounty Captain Finn? 18 does hit Bounty Captain Finn.
Hell yeah. He takes 16 radiant as well.
Damn. Bounty
I
Captain
know.
Finn, who is dressed in full black, black leather, and is kind of holding the short swords to Jonathan's throat right now, just gets blasted in the back, and Jonathan manages to weave out the way of the sword. Looked like that hurt.
Good.
Next up is Cassia.
Get him cast.
I'm going to move up to this table here with my full movement, and then take a shot at Jade's over here
Okay.
with my bow.
17 does not hit.
I didn't think so.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, I can't. Wait, hold on. No, I can't really do anything else then.
No, you cannot.
Rogues, boo.
Rogues, eh? So next up in our list is Luca.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
My
6.
baby don't mess around. Sorry.
Okay. As Luca runs, he's gonna unholster the rifle. And it's gonna shift into its long form. And as he cocks it and looks up at Finn, he says, "You should have stayed in that cave." And I'm gonna shoot him twice. Putting the shrapnel rounds. I need to use my bonus to do the second shot, so I can't blood enhance. Yeah. So first shot,
Oh! Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
07. That is 12 piercing, and 2 more piercing, so 14.
Okay.
Second shot,
Oof. Yeah, that hits.
that is 18 piercing.
As Bounty Captain Finn turns around to you, you can see that there's large gash wounds across his armour already, and your bullets hit him across the shoulders, and arms kind of sprout out of his shoulders and begin to like push down into the ground to stop him from getting pushed back by the bullets. You can see these long scrape marks as these long bone arms are pushing down and beginning to push him forward towards you.
That's me. That's my 2 shots.
Cool. That means that after you is Willa, because you guys rolled fucking insane.
Yep.
Just all of you in order, and then the enemies get to go, so that's fine.
Ah, beans. I think I'm too far away.
Oh, beans.
To do what I wanted to do. Ah, beans. I know, it's 60 feet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come on up, like, right here.
Mhm.
And cast Toll of the Dead on, Super Black Cloak Dude.
Yes.
Emo man.
Finn.
I need...
His
Gaga.
name is
I
also
need-
Finn. There's 2
Yes.
emo goth
Okay.
Finns. You gotta remember.
Oh, dang it. So I'll need a, wisdom save.
Wisdom save from emo goth Finn, sure. It's an 11.
Yeah. Ooh, has he taken damage?
Yeah.
I just shot him.
Yeah. He's been messed up.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so 3d12. So 24.
Nice.
With a loud shriek, more arms begin to sprout out of his sides and begin to like push up against his head, as if trying to like stop the horrible ringing that's going on in his ears. Looked like that really hurt, and so did more arms ripping out of his sides. So that looked like it hurt too.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, you're a bit crackly. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but it's like.
Oh. It might be because of rain.
Oh.
Is that
It
better?
just stopped, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Next up is Gary with 1 R instead of 2. Deadshot or Deidro. He looks up and goes, "Aren't you the bastard that killed my brother?" He pulls up.
I
Wait,
am the best.
They named the siblings Gary with 2 R's and Gary with 1 R.
Because they hate
Oh,
them.
shit.
Is it like Gary and then like Gary?
Gary.
It is now, yeah. So first off, I need one of you, and it's gonna be. Let's have it be Nikki. Can you roll a d6 for me?
Sure.
What do you mean?
5.
A 5. He flicks this purple bullet into the air and catches it, and then slams it into the gun.
This isn't good.
Fucking bastard. He puts up the gun. He's going to fire at Asterisk.
Yeah. That's fair. I killed his brother.
He did kill his brother, so he's gonna go for you. And he gets advantage on this
Yeah,
attack.
for sure.
And that's gonna be the rifle hit. It's a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 12 piercing and 3 poison.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
That was a ridiculously low roll, but luckily enough he gets to do that again. So,
No!
But he doesn't get to do it at advantage the second time. Oh wait, hold on. He had advantage. I forgot to roll sneak attack. You get to take
Oh my fuck.
another 11 points of damage there.
Okay. Ouch.
It's fine.
And then he fires
Yeah, it
again.
hurts a little bit.
I need you to roll the d6 this time.
Oh gosh, okay. 3.
3. Yes, so he flicks off a bullet that looks very similar to the ones Luca's using. He snatches it out of the air, slots it in,
Oh, no.
and fires, which is a 25 to hit, which is 15 piercing, and then another 7 piercing from the shrapnel. So 22 piercing.
Wait a minute, but Asterisk is made of metal, so shrapnel should hurt.
You can. Have you ever been in a tornado? Metal goes through metal, my friend.
No. Oh no.
Argue with me and I'll make it to double. Just kidding, obviously. But that's Deadshotter's turn. And next up is Bounty Captain Finn.
Here goes half my HP, y'all.
Bounty Captain Finn feels it might be prudent to finish off Genathan before he comes over to you guys, because otherwise Genathan's gonna attack him. Genathan, are you gonna attack me? Hang on. Jonathan's gonna save his reaction for the wolf, just in case he needs it. God, you guys are all so far away.
Yep.
Well, he's gonna use the
no.
crossbow then. Pulls out his light crossbow from behind him and fires. Okay, Willa, that's a 9 to hit. Okay, Willa, that's a 16 to hit. Okay, both the bullets just go flying into the distance, or both the bolts.
No wonder it was so easy to lock him in a cave.
Don't be mean to Bounty Captain Finn, alright?
We locked him in a cave with an eldritch horror. We've already been as mean as you can be to him.
How did he even get out alive?
Well, the fact that
I think he didn't get out alive by the look of him.
like the weird centipede legs are coming out of him, makes you think that he probably didn't make it out alive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Killed him. I killed this guy's brother. Is the wolf like some wolf cousin that I killed his cousin or something?
Probably. But next up is Winston. He goes,
Is the centipede dude like that T-Rex from the Robinsons where he's like, my arms are too small to work the crossbow?
yes. Yes, it is. He's gonna dash as a bonus action, and you're gonna go. His hands are gonna turn into flame, and he's gonna go, "You killed the man who stole my identity!" And he's gonna run in and start punching on Luca.
I think that would be a good thing to steal.
Were you emotionally attached to this man?
He was, yes. He's gonna do his combo, which is a move that I absolutely adore, where he gets to make 3 unarmed strikes against you. So, hold on while I do this. Yes, perfect. Okay, first up, bam,
Miss.
bam, bam.
Hit. Miss.
Okay. He only hits you with 1 of the strikes. Damn. So that's 8 bludgeoning and 6 fire as he connects with your face with his fire fist. And then he's going to go in for a full fire jab, which is a 17.
Miss.
Miss. Damn. So he's just kind of going for you and but you're way faster than he is, which is a shame for him. And that's Winston's turn. So next up is Genathan, who is probably gonna hit that little dude. Yeah. Let's go for unarmed strike. Oh, crit. Shit, dog. Wait.
No thanks.
That's 11 on the wolf. And then he misses with the next attack. I guess you'll use some key to do more attacks. That's how monks work. Holy shit, Genathan. Holy shit, Genathan, what are you doing?
He's really injured. Cut him some slack.
Those are some
He was
awful
fighting
rolls.
4 guys by himself when we showed up.
That's true. It's the wolf's turn though, and we're just gonna do some baiting. It doesn't have pack tactics anymore, so it misses. And then we're back up to Asterisk.
Boy oh boy, am I so glad to be here. First of all, what I would like to do is, let's see, 30 feet, move over here, and then take another shot at the sniper guy. I'll make the guiding bolt a 4th level, just for fun.
Just for fun.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
A fucking 4th level! Oh my god! Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, that hits for a lot of damage.
40.
I'm sorry, bud. I'm gonna kill you too. And you know what? While I'm at it, bonus action, Starry Form, now that I have advantage. 30 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Another 12 radiant.
52 radiant damage.
I blew up this man's spot.
And you did 16 last round, so that's...
60.
Okay, he's still up, he's still up. Sorry, he's still up. It's looking dicey for him, but he's still up. My god. Is that your turn?
Took half my HP. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, he just gets blasted and straight in the chest. Like, he looks up for a second and just gets blasted in the chest with all this radiant damage. There's a light burn mark in the center of his outfit now. It's a damn shame. And after that, we've got Cassia.
Roll 20 is still loading.
Okay.
My entire computer just completely took a shit, so,
That happens.
no, like, it's probably done. But... Yeah,
What would you like to do? I can do it for you.
Shoot whoever has the most HP.
The
because
most
I can
HP?
only- Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could just kill the guy that... could just kill the sniper.
Killing the sniper might be
I'll
worth
do that
it.
then.
Okay.
He has advantage, because guiding bolt.
No, you used your
No,
advantage.
you use the advantage from getting bolt.
Ah,
But
beans.
Cassia can steady aim instead of moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just steady aim because I don't want to move.
I always forget.
Which one's your thing?
Benevolence, it's plus 11.
Benevolence, got it. That's a 30.
Beautiful.
So that hits. And that's 8 piercing. And then how much is your sneak attack now?
6.
66. Holy shit. Gaston, you have to move. Oh my god.
11th level rogues are so fun.
Mhm.
That's not right. Okay, well he's dead.
Yes!
Thanks, guys. I only got to do 1 round with my co-sniper. Why did you guys keep killing all my kill guys?
Hey, you killed him.
Yeah.
That's true. I did kill him.
You know what that guy's name actually is? 3 bullets for Luca.
Oh. Or his name, instead of being Dead Shotter, it's actually Deader Shot. Anyway. Perfect. Luca, you're up.
Okay. During one of the, moments where he's dodging one of these punches, Luca's gonna duck, flick his wrist to shift his gun into the pistol, and with his now free hand, draw the rapier, and, let's see, do I need my bonus for something else this turn? No, I'm gonna put my... What's gonna be the best thing here? Right the Storm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking 6.
Nice, nice.
And then I'm gonna stab him twice.
Okay.
With... Where is it? Severance. That's a 15 on the first one.
15 does not hit.
A 23 on the second.
23 does hit.
Okay. Let me make sure I've got the right stuff tagged here. There we go. 7 piercing and 2 lightning damage.
The first hit, like, he kind of deflects with his back of his fist, and as he's going for another punch, you manage to stab him through the shoulder, and there's that pulsing pain that goes through him, but he's looking fine.
Not great. I'm not going to move anywhere. That's going to be me.
Okay, Willa, you're up.
Alright, Astros is too far away for me to heal. I'm sorry.
I'm okay.
But
You're
I'll get
okay, I've got
closer
it.
to you. Gosh, if I come this way, then am I still... Yeah, I'm still 60 feet. Cool, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. And Toll of the Dead. So I'm gonna need another wisdom save from Finn,
Finn just does not have good
the
wisdom.
centipede. I know. I kind of clocked that. Yeah, baby.
My +0 to wisdom is going great here.
Local centipede
yeah.
having a bad time.
Oh, and his last set of arms come out with that and starts scraping heavily across the floor as he's trying to pull himself towards you. He looks really injured.
Yeah, I imagine Willa too is like, she, first off, when she's doing this, she like does the motion that she would have done as a cleric, and it takes her like a little extra minute to like do the sound of it right, as she's sort of trying to tap into her her reserve of magic. But she's getting it.
She's getting it. Good. Good. If that's your turn, next up is my dead sniper, so rip. But
Oh wait, can I also? I'm also going to, as she stops, she's gonna sort of like take a deep breath and center herself and cast Sanctuary on herself.
Okay. Sure. What does that look like for you now?
Oh, sort of like the it's almost like these plates of light that are almost iridescent, like a cocoon would be, fan out totally around Willa. So she's almost got like another set of armor almost, and it's very like cathedral-esque. Like it looks like what the pillars of a church would look like. And then with little like iridescent flowers of the meadow she used to sit in as a child, and it sort of blossoms out around her.
Oh, that's very sweet, actually.
Before I forget, by the way, Winston has my brand on him.
Oh, the branded castigation.
That will be important with the number of attacks he does.
He does a lot of attacks, yes.
Yeah.
So, after that, it's Bounty Captain Finn. Bounty Hunter Captain Finn, who is crawling his way across, like, Dock Ock towards Luca. He is going to make an attack against you here, Luca. Plus, with the extra limbs, it's 14. So,
Damn.
Ugh.
damn. Can you make me a strength save, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're also grappled and you're taking the full amount of damage here as
Yep.
all 4 on each side, so all 8 limbs stab into the sides of you and kind
Great.
of pull you up off of your feet and then begin to slowly crush into you, trying to stab through all of your internal organs. We're going to be doing a lot of damage here because it's a crit, and this is meant to be for every limb. It's a d8 of damage, so that's double that, so that's 16 d8 damage.
Cool.
Ouch.
70 damage.
Right.
That's
Feeling good.
the most ridiculous crit I've ever done. Just because you failed the strength save as well. Like, it was, oh
Oh wait, did I have that if I passed the strength save?
yeah.
I'm gonna use my reroll on that.
Oh yeah,
Fuck's
good
sake.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, have that inspiration.
Okay, that
Anyway,
passes it. There you go.
okay.
So it's
So
35.
I have. That's a lot better.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Now I'm only at half HP.
Whew. Jesus. However, that is not his entire turn. He is also going to
Fucking hell.
bite.
Great.
So he bites down, which is
That hits.
okay. That's just gonna be 17 damage there. As
Ow.
you see, he's got these long, sharp teeth with points at the end. He bites into you. Are you still immune to poison?
No.
He is
I-
now, because... No, yes you are. Because Hero's Feast. You're
Oh,
gonna
'cause of
poison
Hero
it
Feast,
there.
I am.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter. You don't have to do the con save. You're fine. Cool. That's Bounty Captain Hunter Finn's turn. Next up is Winston, who sees that you're getting pummeled and is like, "Is this? Do I keep pummeling him? It seems unfair." He's gonna just walk around you. I think. Go over here.
Okay, I get an attack of opportunity on
Yes, you do.
him. Let me see here.
You're just being
Get it.
held up in the air, and you're like.
Using Warcaster, I'm gonna cast Booming Blade as my attack of opportunity, so I'm
Okay.
gonna hit him with that.
Sure.
I see hit him.
No, you're not.
But it's in that one, so I'm not gonna hit him.
No.
Yeah.
You're being held up by impaling. It's impaling you as you're being.
I'm in great pain.
Great pain. I think this is
Yes.
entirely fair. But Winston is going to take his opportunity here to do his combo again. Combo on Willa this time.
So does he have to make a wisdom save for all of those? Because I've got Sanctuary up.
Oh shit, he wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
I
make a
need so
wisdom
yeah.
save.
He's
With
not
an
gonna-
attack, must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
And then if he
God.
fails, he has to choose a new target.
But there's no one in range.
Are you gonna target
Well, right. So it's
himself?
obviously going to be the. Oh well, this is his combo's all one attack. So yeah, he's fucked if he fails it.
Yes. Ah,
Damn.
beans.
It's pass. That's a
What's
What's your
pass.
DC, Willa?
That's a fail.
Um,
So the last
so
that-
one doesn't work.
Yeah.
My DC's a 17.
However,
Hmm.
because he hit you with 2, with his combo, if two
Actually, I'm gonna cast shield. So I think he only hits me with 1.
I never get
I
to use
love
my
it.
cool abilities.
No.
No, it's only 18.
Yes, 17. For the oh wait, yeah, 18. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take 13 bludgeoning and 5 fire as the first punch smashes into your shield, and the second one just kind of like angrily hits you in the chest, and then the third one he goes, oh, actually it's okay. Actually, does he get to try and hit you again with Sanctuary? Is that it?
So Sanctuary says, must any with targets the worded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you would. It's up. You're the GM, but
If it's the
you
same
roll the
action,
wisdom
it
save again.
Probably wouldn't work.
Or
Yeah, it's yeah, okay. So he's just gonna take a step back over here and punch Luca. Let's see.
Hey, that's rude.
So he'll do his unarmed strike again. That's because his fire jab hasn't charged up yet. Is that
Yep.
it? That's 9 bludgeoning and 8 fire.
Oh.
And then after Winston, I think we're back to Genathan. Yeah. Genathan, hit this guy. Bam. Nice. Phew! Genathan! What's going on, Genathan? That's 21. That's a dead
Jonathan's
wolf.
mad.
Jonathan sees Luca getting lifted into the air, and he's like, "No!" He just smashes this wolf into the ground. Wolf down. He's gonna bonus action dash into combat. Jonathan. What else can you do? I don't think you can do anything else, Jonathan.
I'm so proud of him.
I'm proud of him. Yeah, he can't do anything else, but he's there. He's there now, which is nice. And then after that, I think we're back up to the start. So Asterisk, on you.
I'm so happy to be here. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna pre-action switch to my chalice form, which I have not taken on yet. To my chalice form, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Yep, just at first level. 8 healing, and then I get 2 more d8. Nice, 18.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I am going to... Yeah, beans. I can't really do anything, huh?
Beans.
That's okay. I'm just gonna bonus action, wipe my brow, and give my friends a thumbs up.
That's okay. That's a free action. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's alright. I might consider the sweat an object interaction, but I think it's all just a free action.
Well,
Lovely. Well, after that, we get Cassia.
Alright, I'm having fun looking at that, but I'm gonna shoot this guy here, studying.
Go for it. Which guy in particular was it? That
Winston.
guy. Winston, yeah. With a 23, that does hit Winston.
Wonderful. So 10 plus.
He catches it. He catches the arrow. He's a monk, so he's gonna use his moment here when you fire the crossbow to catch the bolt out of this guy. I'm just gonna make sure I did that right. Hold on. Plus your dex, plus your monk. Yeah.
Damn.
So, as it goes towards him, he kind of turns from punching Luca and catches. Do you still get your sneak attack damage? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe catching the bolt is just a reduction of the overall damage.
Yeah.
So it takes 11 off it, and he takes so he like half catches it.
Yeah, so he kind of catches it, and it's got more power than he expected it to, and it drives into his chest anyway. But he did take a lot of the momentum out of it.
Okay, well, sneak attack on him, and then Whales of the Grave on the other shithead.
Okay.
7.
Slight spectral energy appears around him as he's squeezing the life out of Luca. It looks like it kind of hurt. It looks like it did like around 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 natural ones.
Yeah. That's what you're hoping for. Yeah. Speaking of, Luca.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade again and stab Finn that's grappling me.
Yeah. That doesn't
Great.
hit.
And then bonus action, I get to make an attack with my weapon if I cast a spell.
That does
Right.
hit.
Continuing my tradition of never hitting with the good attack on my turn. That's going to be 9 piercing and 5 lightning damage.
He's kind of holding you up, and you do that, like you put your blade up and you stab it down through his neck, and you can see this awful black and green liquid running down, but you just start squeezing tighter.
Also, in case it matters, Winston took 3 psychic damage.
It does matter, though he's still not
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think I will shift my brand to Finn.
Okay. Willa, you're up.
Okay, so seeing Luca get like hoisted up, Willa's gonna like turn her head from the combat she was doing and just like shout out like Luca, and as she does, this surge of power like erupts for her. And I'm gonna distance spell Cure Wounds to Luca. So I made it here.
my
I did
God.
the first level.
Holy shit.
Oh my!
Fucking
It's
It's
hell.
her first time doing it, guys.
She's working on it.
So there's 12 for healing for Luca.
Thank you.
If only you could use the crown, eh?
Nope. We don't need it.
Stop it. We don't. And then after she does that, she's gonna like sort of be like, all right. And then just as her sort of free shout thing, shout out at the monk dude in a top hat and just be like, hey, mess with someone your own size.
How tall are you?
Luca's taller than Willow.
5'1".
Oh, I mean, this guy's quite short. He's like 5'4", short king. You know.
He's like between me and Willow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top hat makes him more like Lucas' size, though.
Yeah.
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 Well, after that display, it's back to Bounty Hunter Finn. Because Deadshotter is dead. So, Finn is... You're gonna have to make another strength save here.
Cool.
Okay, that's full damage as he compresses into you deeper. This is only going to be 4d8. 25 damage. 25 piercing damage as he squeezes into you with the hard scythe-like claws. You feel like they're like getting to the point where they could rip right through you like ribbons. He's also going to bite. Oops, I did plus twice. That's a 14.
That misses.
That misses. You manage to just stave off his horrible mouth as this deep purple poison is dripping off, and it's touching against like your armor and corroding your armor, but you're just not getting around your neck. That's his turn. Next up is Winston. Winston has no clue who to go for because he doesn't know who is his own size here. I guess he'll start by going for Willa.
I'll hit him with booming blades.
Go for it.
I need a
19.
wisdom save too.
19 does hit.
That is 11 plus 7.
11 plus 7. As you manage to stab him from behind with your rapier, there's this loud kind of and part of his side kind of ruptures off. He looks angry, he looks sore, he looks not dead.
Also, 6 psychic damage on Finn that turn.
Oh,
Because he hit me twice.
yeah, not dead, but
Cool.
very pained. I have added that to the tally. Wisdom save.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's a monk. He's got decent wisdom.
Yeah.
He's got his fire jab charged up now, so he's gonna use his fire jab on you. Why yeah, it's a 16.
That does not hit.
Why yeah, that's a 15.
Also does not hit.
Well, why yeah, that's a 24.
That will hit.
Yeah, there you go. That's 9 bludgeoning and 8 fire, and you have to make me a Constitution save.
Alrighty.
You do not get set on fire.
Nice.
But his hand extinguishes. He goes, you're quite... What's the opposite of inflammable? Why do flammable and inflammable mean the same thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Right?
Fire resistant. You're fire resistant.
Yeah.
My flames barely singed you. Time to use my legs. And he goes, wah! And he kicks at you. It's a 23. So he like kicks out of your face. Can you make me a con save, please?
Yeah, 1 sec. I need to. I need to chill for a sec. Oh my god.
15 passes, but you're slightly reeled by the
Nice.
kick to your head. You feel like if you'd failed that, you would have been stunned.
Ooh, that's not good.
Monks, you know. Well, after that, it's Jonathan, who's gonna start punching. Let go of my father figure. Bam, bam. The 23 hits. It's 5 bludgeoning damage as he's slamming into the back of. He's gonna flurry of blows and miss. All of them. Where are these nat 20s now, Jonathan? He's like tears are streaming down his face. He's like, "Take me instead," and he's like hitting into the back. But it's
Look, it's like bleeding horribly in the claws. Like, Jonathan, please calm down.
This is not. I've been through this before.
Please, Jonathan, it's fine.
You're making a scene. Asterisk, you're up.
Yay! I have been waiting to commit murder. I'm gonna guiding bolt again at the Mr. Monk dude that I really don't like here.
Winston, yes.
30 to hit.
30 does hit.
I'm so glad. That's 13 radiant damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just starry form and get advantage on that. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Another 13 radiant damage.
Yeah, Winston's dead.
Hey.
Yeah.
You see Winston's fist is beginning to glow like white hot with this energy. He's like, finally my true form, and then he just gets smashed in the side by 2 bolts. Like, oh no! And he falls to the ground dead.
Thank you, Asterisk.
You're welcome.
He was about to go all Iron Fist on you all, and then okay.
I don't care, he's dead now.
Next up is Cassia.
Pew pew. I'm Finn. The only one still standing. Cool.
Finn is the only one still standing.
Actually, hold on a minute. Oh god no, yeah, I'm shooting. Yeah, I'm the most.
29 hits.
Nat ones are
Lots of ones.
26.
I forgot to add in the 5 damage that was just done. Oh my god, he's dead by 2.
Hell yeah.
How does that look? Give us that, Cassia.
Is he still holding Luca up?
Yeah.
So, if he's like this kind of thing, the arrow comes whizzing by Luca's neck and just in the socket, because I'm sick of this shit.
So, gurgle, gurgle, foiled again. He falls backwards, with Luca still kind of on top of him, still impaled. But then they kind of slack and begin to slowly slide out of Luca.
Ugh.
Luca, you've probably got some serious internal damage that you should get healed.
Yeah. I
Luca!
would say that I'm at like 10%. Oh,
God, someone get a medic!
calm down, Jonathan.
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'd say I'm a bit shooken up, more than anything.
I can't believe they managed to sneak through here.
They said there's more.
Sneaking in?
They wanted to know the best places where our army was going to be so they could put down bombs.
We need to find who's doing this and take them out.
Not you, though, Luca. You're too injured.
Look, I have a lot of very powerful friends. I just need a few minutes. I'll be good to go.
I don't know if I'm good enough to fight anymore.
We have a couple hours before the army arrives. Go back into the main body of the camp, rest up a bit, get some bandages on those wounds.
Sure. but we'll have to bury the dead. Looking around, you can see now in the midst, without the battle around, there's 5 or 6 dead young adults that you had previously trained.
There's going to be more than that before the end of the day. I can wait till after the battle.
Okay. Well, you guys are heading back to the main camp to get healed and stuff. We're gonna take our break.
Yay.
So we'll be back in 5.
Oh, my organs.
Rip organs.
It hurts. I was really worried. Like, I was at 10 at the end there. I was really worried they were just gonna waste my death ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
That would have sucked. That was. It was literally just because Genathan hit once there that that was the kill. That was pretty good.
Yeah, considering how I was rolling, I would not have finished him on my turn either.
No, most likely.
I need to get a better fucking sword. My to hit rolls with this thing are terrible.
Oh yeah, because I don't give you guys enough cool items.
It's a basic +1 sword. I'm level 11. I've read the DMG. I'm meant to have +2 weapons.
Jesus. Okay. Fine. Right. Thank God. Right. We'll be right.
That's why I use the gun all the time.
It's such a good gun. It's a portable gun.
Yeah, it's +3 chance over my sword to hit. So much better.
We'll be right back.
What time is it? Can I eat yet? When did I
I'm
take my
gonna eat.
pills?
I'm very excited.
Y'all want to see the Meridia Asterisk Angst I drew?
Yes!
Oh
What are you doing,
no! Just making people sad. See you later.
Montague?
It's mountain. And you'll say it like you mean it.
Mountain.
So as the only one in the stream right now, I reserve rights to say whatever I want. It's canon, right? Oh shit, Vinny's here. Vapes are real.
Flame retardant.
Don't tell Vinny.
Flame retardant is the word. That is the word I was looking for. Flame retardant.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much, Robert.
Nobody in chat tell Vinny what I said, but it's official now. No takesy backsies.
Okay. I want to know, but okay, that's fine. Right, we've got like an hour and a half more. So...
If I tell you what it is, you have the promise that it's canon, and you won't takesy backsy it.
Fine, go on.
Vapes are real.
Oh god. there's pipes.
I know, but vapes.
Why, but, like, magically powered vaping machines?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, fine.
It's like a mini Warforged. It's really unethical, but...
It's a mini Warforged. That's very unethical.
Still really cool, though.
I don't even want to know how that would work.
You see, the vape is better for you because they run all the dangerous effects of the vapor through the soul of the Warforged before it gets to you. So it's extra safe.
And in this world, it's the soul that gets affected by the vape.
Yeah,
Just like in our world.
Just like in our world. That's why Asterisk loves clouds, because in a past life she was a vape. Vinny's not laughing, that's true.
It's too true. I couldn't laugh because you found out my lore. That's actually what's happening in the world.
Hell yeah. I knew it.
VEG, Vape God, confirmed.
It's me. That's why I got cloud kill.
What even is a vape, really?
Oh no!
It's IRL cloud kill spell.
Whenever an NPC like comes to Willa and is like, "What even is a god?" I'm just gonna be like, "Vapes."
Damn, that's the big lore.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why Gaston's being so clingy. Just keeps jumping up on the desk.
I can't believe that I got Vinny to agree that vapes are real and it's canon.
Monty, are vapes real and you're vape?
Yes.
Nice. Does Joe have one?
Joe does not have a vape.
Why
not?
Have a vape.
Joe uses an old-fashioned pipe.
Okie dokie, we've got an hour-ish left of the war.
We haven't even fought a war yet. We've just kind of died a little bit.
there are
Isn't
things...
that all war is?
Yeah, right? While this is happening, you know, they're all getting prepared for war, and the ships will be here in 2 or 3 hours, so, you know, there's time. There's time yet. So, you guys obviously get out and into the main med square. Genathan goes straight to Koru and starts telling about what happened, and you guys can get rested up if you guys want to take a short rest.
I do.
Oh boy. I think that even if I burn everything, I'm not going to get back to full.
Don't we have healing potions still?
I have one.
I'm not going to waste healing potions on this. I'll see how much my hit dice gets me.
Father Zilly can heal you.
I mean, I might as well use up the hit dice rather than slots.
Mm-hmm.
4... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh gosh. I roll it. Just to see.
10, 20, 30, 34, 39.
Hell yeah. Don't forget that your
7.
temporary HP that you had at the beginning is now your, like, permanent HP for the
Yeah.
day.
I don't think I'm going to get that high, but yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Mm-hmm.
85 extra, which gets me back up to 95.
What's your max?
112 right now.
Alright, that's not so bad.
But that is me
Alright.
tapped out on hit dice for the war.
Yay. It's okay, we'll just fight it all in one go.
Yeah,
Mm,
easy.
easy peasy.
We'll go on to the Genathan map. Okie dokie. So as you guys do your short rest, there's more preparations going on. You watch as Cedric and Gunther and Marshall all wheel out the large catapult from the hill that Gunther's house is on. It's like a slot in the side. They wheel out the catapult that is covered in like pink ribbons. And they begin wheeling it down towards the beach.
I'm
That's really
disappointed
the
the
only
catapult doesn't have cat ears.
No, it doesn't. I'm not making that canon. It doesn't. What's your plan after your rest?
Well-
I would like to, if I may, go around and... Oh gosh, can I ritual cast locate object? Let me see. I think it's a ritual. I have to double check. I cannot ritual cast locate object. Dang. I've seen the bomb before.
You have.
So I'm gonna like walk around the town with locate object up for a bomb, essentially. And I'm gonna try and see if I can find any of the bombs that are currently hidden.
Sure. Can you roll me an investigation check?
Absolutely. Can I have advantage because I'm using a spell?
Yes.
21.
As you're wandering around, you find the bomb that was haphazardly left at Cedric's doorstep. Not Cedric, sorry, Cora's doorstep. By Marshall. It's still in the bag. You're not sure exactly what do you want to do with that one?
I'm bringing it to the shoreline where we have the catapult because our plan was to like throw it, I think.
Okay. So you take that with you, and you've got this bag that's got the bomb in it. As you head round as well, you find one at the back of the church.
Is it like planted like
Yeah.
into the earth? Okay.
Yeah, it looks armed.
I'm just gonna leave it there and then keep patrolling while I still have the spell up and like try and get together like Marshall and get him to like help disable it.
Sure, there's one at the crypt as well.
Okay.
But those appear to be the main points that have been bomb activated.
Okay. I get Luca and Marshall.
There's also a light shimmer in the residential area around one of the houses.
As I'm getting like Luca and Marshall, I will let them know and sort of like gather the group a little bit and tell them that there's a shimmer there. And I'll say like let's set up like a team, another excursion, go in together, storm it all at once and see if we can't get rid of it.
Sure.
But
Marshall's going to do some disarming.
Good.
Whew.
Luke is helping if that
Okay.
gives me advantage.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. Oh, I used to make bombs like this when I was a child. Hold on. And he starts sniffing at the wires, and it goes beep 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 beep, beep, and then it just stops beeping.
How did you raise this boy, Orland?
Like a war criminal.
Daddy, look what I made. Oh, that's very good, son. That's very fancy. I don't know how this technology works, but no, wait, he's an artificer. Of course he does. Just try a little better on your wire work there. It's a mess.
Basically, yes, is how that goes. This is the one for the crypt. Holy shit! I've got advantage still. Okay, yeah, cool.
He's
again.
blown himself up twice with Luca not there. He's like too busy talking to Luca about how cool bombs are, and Luca has to be like, "Is that meant to be doing that?"
Oh yes, of course, of course. And he cuts the wire, and that's the one at the crypt disabled as well.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go kick in the door of that shimmering house.
Sure. So it's a house that you've seen before but never been into. It's the house of Father Zuli.
That's no good. Okay.
How do you guys want to be storming this?
Luca will kick in the door.
Okay.
Bold.
Give me a strength check. You can make athletics if you'd like.
Yep.
With the first kick, it kind of smashes hard, but the door is a little sturdy. But then with the second kick, you manage to push all the way through and into the door. Inside, you can see that there is a chair in the center of the room. Everything else has been smashed up. But there's a chair in the center of the room facing away.
It looks like someone's been here recently.
Investigation.
With advantage.
21.
Very recently.
Alright, is this, like bungalow, or has it got multiple floors?
It's got 2 floors.
Okay, I think Cassia should go first in case they've left traps.
Cass, did you want to check for traps for me?
Yeah.
You very narrowly avoid stepping on a pressure plate right in front of the door.
Disarm.
As you're disarming it, you can do your thieves tools. Okay, then you disarm it, but you don't figure out what it was.
Cassia,
activating.
here, let me hold the tools for you.
No.
Like, I want to be like the little dentist person who, so Cassie could be like, gavel.
No.
Aw.
Hold on, I just lost my my map. Oops. There we go. I should fix it. So no, you don't get advantage on that, but you do disarm it. You just don't know what it was attached to.
Careful, there's a pressure plate. I'm not quite sure what it was set up to, but just tread lightly.
Alright, let's clear the bottom floor here and then move up.
With Cassia going ahead of you, you immediately spot that a little bit further ahead there was a tripwire. Would you like to disarm the tripwire?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Ugh. Come on, Cass.
So for
Jesus
the tripwire
Christ.
with that, as you snip the wire, trying to disarm it, you're going to have to make a dex save.
It's fine. What
Wow.
is with these 11s? What is
God.
this?
That's
oh
a fail.
my goodness.
You ever
as-
roll 3 on the d20 3
wait.
times in a row?
I have reliable talent, so it's actually an 18.
For both the disarms.
For both the disarms.
Yeah.
For all of it, yeah. I'm forgetting all of my actual skill. But not really.
Okay, so if it's an 18 on the disarm, you're not gonna have to make a dex save. As you cut it and expertly step out of the way, as a single shot fires from the ceiling down into what would have been your head. The stairs are also
Okay.
booby-trapped.
Hmm.
Right.
Great.
Oh.
There's a tripwire on the stairs. You expertly disarm it, and at the top you can see that there was what appeared to be a boulder that was just going to roll down the
How
stairs.
did they even get that up there?
Really intricate.
You just full
for a
Indiana
house.
Jones,
Yeah.
Macaulay
So long.
Culkin.
It's like Father Zilly has a son that he's left alone in this house.
Son's name is
Kevin!
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Oh no.
As you get up closer to the boulder, you see that it's made out of what appears to be humanoid bones that have all been pushed together and warped into one large ball.
Oh, I hate that. Okay.
Gross.
Has there been any like blood or anything on the floor?
No,
Or
but no one,
anything?
but also no one looked in the chair yet.
Yeah, I want to look at the chair. Can I
We,
look at the chair?
we did say we were checking the bottom floor first, so if we'd gone up
Oh,
the
I
stairs,
thought you
we've
were
already
going up the
checked
stairs
it.
first. My bad. Okay.
No, we clear the first floor, then go up.
Okay, who's checking the chair? Okay,
I'll
so
look at
you're
it.
walking up towards it, and it's got like a high back, so you're not sure what's in it. You can't see what's in it, as you're approaching.
What do
it
my
from
elven
behind.
eyes see?
The world is actually flat. That's one of my anyway, right? You're gonna have to roll me an investigation, and you're gonna have to tell me how you're gonna look. Are you gonna try and peek around the side? Or are you gonna try and move the chair? What's the deal?
I'm going to. Willa's gonna try and like jump gracefully and do her like steps of night, but it's not gonna work. So she's just gonna like awkwardly kind of jump up and try and like peek over. It's kind of like watching a baby bird jump out of the nest for the first time.
Sure, can you give me a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's a person in the chair.
Like alive, or do I get?
You don't know. There seems to be some kind of humanoid in the chair.
Hello?
There's no answer.
There's someone sitting there. Cassie, I'm not sure if it's safe for me to get closer.
I'll walk up to the chair.
Sure. Are you gonna check for traps?
Yeah.
Sure. Can you give me another investigation check, please? It doesn't
What
se-
the hell?
It doesn't seem obviously trapped.
It's still 18.
It's still 18?
Right,
Oh yeah, it's trapped.
No, but I need to know why I rolled 4 11s out of 5 rolls. What is this?
It's pretty spooky. Reliable talent. It's trapped. Yeah. There's a bomb underneath the seat.
Do I see who's in the chair?
Yes, and they appear to be gagged, but you can't see their face. They're holding something in their hands as well.
Ooh. Ooh. Do they seem
This is
conscious?
some stall shit.
Do they seem conscious? You're not sure. But you're not around the chair yet. You'd have to disarm the trap to go around the chair.
Everyone stand back. Does anybody listen?
Yes.
Marshall's just standing at
Okay.
the door. He's like, "Pfft, not going in there."
Alright, I'm gonna try and disarm it then. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's good enough. Yeah. With a slight snip of the wire and a loosening of a couple of pressure plates, you manage to make it so you can walk through and past and into the kitchen and around the chair.
Who's in the chair?
Yeah.
It's Father Zilly.
It's in his hand.
Really?
He's gagged, and in his hands is a parcel.
I ungag him.
You can't get me out of here. You have to get me out of here.
Okay, so while this is happening, Luke is going to turn to Marshall and say that parcel might be a bomb. Try and help Cassia deal with it. Asterisk. That's not Father Zuli at the church. We need to go.
Okay.
Okay.
You three help Father Zuli, make sure he's not in danger, then catch up with us.
Cassia, can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Can, pal.
His hand is inside the parcel, and it looks like he's squeezing onto something. And when he sees you notice this, he smiles at you, and his eyes turn a deep dark red. He goes, "Gotcha!" And he squeezes, and it explodes.
The opposite.
Gotcha! Can you make me a dex?
I filled you with my ingenious trap of putting myself right in front of the bomb.
It's fine, he's a fiend, he doesn't care. Does reliable talent work on dex saves as well, so it's an 18?
No, it's not saves, I don't think.
A tragedy. Oh, I need to roll for Marshall. Marshall's fine. So it's going to blow up for 10d8 damage. It's 49 damage. 49 fire damage. So it's half for you, Cassie.
Quartered. Because
Quartered.
evasion and
Yep.
fire resistance.
Indeed. And the chair burns away from underneath the Father Zuli as his skin begins to char and burn. Well, time for me to go.
Bang, 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 bang. Gun, 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 gun.
He looks actually like pretty ripped across and damaged. Everybody roll initiative.
Didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's damaged.
Yeah, stabby stab stab.
And for me, I am here. Let me get my notes up. Afraid you're all gonna have to play with your mind here. So, Marshall is not in a good state, and I don't think Marshall's gonna be much use in this fight. So Marshall can stay out of it. 23 means that it gets to go first, and it is going to slash at Cassia with its claws that kind of grow out of the Father Zuli hand that's burning, and the skin is flaking off. It like scratches across at Cassia, which is going to be plus 8 to hit, which is a 26.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 26 is 15, which is 9 piercing damage or slashing damage, sorry, and 6 fire damage. Just half 3 for you.
So.
And then with the bite,
11.
it's a 22.
Hmm?
And that's 6 piercing damage and 6 poison damage. As his mouth turns into this black, gaping void in Father Zuli's face, and he reaches towards you and bites into your shoulder.
Hey.
That's Father Zuli's turn. After that, I believe is Luca.
Great. Luca's gonna pull out the pistol and nick himself to do Rite of the Storm on it.
Okay.
Cool. And then shoot him twice. With the +1 bullets.
Okay.
Where's my... Here we go.
Nice, that hits.
That is 14 piercing and... Well, 15 piercing, 6 lightning.
Yeah, he's got his mouth firmly around Cassia's shoulder, and he's just getting fired into the back, jolting up his body.
And
That hits as well.
14 piercing and 6 more lightning.
On the other side of that time, horrible black burning blood is coming out and dripping on the floor, and little fires appearing on the wooden floor of Father Zuli's house.
I'll put my brand on him, and I'll run in to be backing Cassie up in melee.
Okay. After that, it is Willa. Well, did you get
I think
anything?
asterisk.
Oh, okay, you got 14.
I had a 14. I just didn't send it.
Asterisk. What do you
Yeah. I'm just gonna run till I can sort of get like an angle into a direct shot towards what used to be Father Zuli. And I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
That's fair. Hits.
19 to hit. Perfect. It's just a first level for 8 radiant.
Sure. It smashes into the face, burning off all the rest of the green skin of Father Zuli and revealing this demonic black face underneath. And it goes, "Ah, my weakness!" It looks like that really hurt.
Perfect. I'm gonna bonus action magic stone some stones outside, and I believe it's your action to throw it, so I'm just gonna make the stones.
Okay. You just got some stones in your hands. We love it. We love to see that. Next up is Willa.
Perfect. Thank you, asterisk. I'm gonna cast on Willa, and then I'm gonna run up and try and dismiss this fiend.
Okay.
So that's a melee spell attack, with advantage because of guiding bolt.
Okay.
Thank you, asterisk. Do you want me to roll it? Does that hit?
Roll again anyway.
Okay.
Let's just see what you make that 20 or something.
I spelled it wrong.
Even better.
Okay, close enough.
Could you
So,
describe how
and
that
then
looks? Yeah.
she's... Willa is going to run up and, like, sort of set her hands on the creature, and look up and just say, go to hell. And I'm gonna use my, as she says that, this, like, energy from her heart, like, pulses into her arms and onto the creature. So, and I'm gonna use the heightened spell. So he's gonna have disadvantage on making this. It is, I believe, a wisdom, but let me check.
A charisma
Disadvantage
save.
on a charisma saving throw. Yeah,
15.
that 15 fails.
Well, as he's like pushed in with your hand, he goes, "No, my other weakness!" And he is blasted into pieces, and those pieces burn up as this horrible screaming, and you hear all the wails of the hells as the portal opens slightly, and he's banished back to hence where he came. So yeah, how's that? The illusion around the
Okay.
house is gone. Just this guy. Just there.
Read the room, dude. We're trying to fight a war.
I know. We don't have time for this.
For real.
He was like, "Do you want to play a game?" And you guys were like, "No, we have more important things to do."
Okay,
Willa
we
sort
need
of like
to.
dusts her hands off. Yeah.
Should we check upstairs or should we get back to
We should
preparations?
at least get rid of the traps so Father Zuli doesn't wander into any of them.
Sure, I think with just like taking like 20 minutes, Cassia can walk around and dismantle all the traps, and you know, there's some good ones upstairs. One of them like is a lightning rod. That like when you walk in, it's meant to start a thunderstorm and cause you to get blasted by lightning. That one was the most elaborate one to get rid of. You're also not sure if it would have worked, but it was elaborate, for sure. Are you going to go through Father Zilly's things?
No.
No.
Has anything obviously been rifled through?
Only the underwear drawers.
Ooh. No.
Right, we have war shit to do, let's leave.
I respect this man. I will not be doing that.
I've had enough of Vinny's vignettes of bullshit, let's go to the actual battle.
Yeah.
You like roll.
Pack it up.
You roll the boulder out with you.
Can I just like tap that with like the last little spark of my magic and like send that to the 9 hells too? Just be like, woo.
You know what, I'll allow it, yeah. It's
Yeah.
There's a light screaming from them too. It goes, no, wrong place! And they all get sent to the hells too. And yes, you're all free to go where you would like. Where to now?
We need to get to the beach, we've got about an hour left.
Yeah. So, you take your walk down to the beach. The Eladrins have stopped for lunch. So they've like put out tables made out of vines and are drinking and eating cheese. Cedric appears to be joining some of them right now, is standing up on a table and eating some cheese. Not drinking, just eating some cheese. He spots you as you're walking. Shall I walk with you to the beach, or we want to see this?
Wait, aren't you supposed to be with the forces in the town?
I'm going to be, but I was helping with the catapult getting down to the beach.
Right. I guess we should see if Marshall can make head or tail of it.
Oh, it's already down there, Marshall, so... now I guess we just have to look. Yes, walk on down to the beach. The ships are very close. And some of them have turned, and you can see that they have cannons on the side. Gunther is, I could, he's drawing in the sand, like, all these complicated equations. Well, if this doesn't work, perhaps we just, blow them up.
I could always just, and I like make like a motion of like a wave hitting the ships.
Meridia is standing on a cliff just nearby. I was thinking the same thing, but they have mages of their own.
Whoever tried to take out a few ships that way.
Oh, I already took out a few.
I don't know if that really counts.
Look, that's useful to start things off. We've got the catapult to be aiming at others.
Marshall's walking around the catapult and inspecting little cogs and sprockets and... No, I think this will do. It's not quite a trebuchet, but I can make it work. And if one of you wanted, you could sit in the catapult and we could fire you onto the ships.
That's not a good idea.
I know, I just, I've seen it in a play once.
We could, use flight to drop some of these bombs on the ships ourselves, though.
That would be a good
Disperse
idea.
them quicker, avoid them getting more shots off.
They are quite good at range, though. The Ruby City.
Yes. I think we have some things that would help us.
I just don't want you to get shot at the sky, Luca.
Well, if I can take out a few ships, it'd be worth it.
I don't know if death is ever really worth it.
Is there a way we could ward the catapult? It might become a priority target when they realize what's happening with it. I'm looking at the casters, not Mark.
Yeah, Gunther is doing math on the sand still, but kind of turns around when you say that. Well, might have some kind of invisibility we could put on it, so...
If we some sort of wall or something that could get in the way of things. It fires over, whereas their cannons will fire straight, so it would be easy to protect it while still firing.
I have how do you say, walls that are made of force that perhaps I could put in front.
That sounds perfect, although I, Luca, as not a primary caster, would not know what that spell was.
Oh, but that is something I can do, yes.
Great, that sounds exactly like the kind of thing I wanted.
I will get on it right away. Don't worry, I've got this.
In the meantime, we should figure out where we're going to set up for the start of the fighting. So basically, I think we want to see how much damage we can do to their ships through Asterisk, Meridia, etc. Depending on how close they are, we could take some pot shots, or we could just start with that and then move to where they're landing.
How far away are they?
It looks like they're going to land in about an hour and a half.
The ships that are turning, though, they're staying put.
Yeah, their cannon range is amplified by some of the wizards that are on board, so they're planning on just pot shotting into the forest.
How far are they?
A couple of miles.
Pretty far.
Yeah. Far. Further than I can reach. I could fly.
At count,
there.
it looks like there's currently 33 ships, and that was like a couple of them got broken by Azure, so it's 33 left over. Of that, it looks like one is the main ship at the front, which has more people on it, and that looks to be Van Zerman's ship. You can see that it's got a bit of gold to it. It looks very pretty. There are another 15 that are heavy carriers. So they're going to be carrying a lot of men on them. And then there's another 15 that are lighter, smaller ships. They'll be here first, and they're going to have the bulk of the front men there. The heavy carriers are going to be people who are standing behind, moving up and kind of clearing stuff out. Probably going to be there for the siege, actually on the city rather than the beach battles. Then there's another 2, and those are the wizard cannon ships that are currently sitting back right now.
We can't do much to them because we don't want to get too far from shore where we don't have support. It might be best actually to have Meridia and Asterisk trying to fuck with the ships that are starting to land. Some troops could get off them, but it's much easier to kill someone that's climbing out the ocean covered in water than it is someone that's dry in a boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here's my question. I have 1 6th level spell slot, so I can either save it, or I can use it to do Druid's Grove here on the beach. So that would give us like some cover, as well as some like vines that they would have to get through. Or I can do Thornwell, which does a lot more damage, but we can't see through it.
How much area does Druid Grove cover?
Druid Grove is a 90 square foot area, so wherever I want. It's a
And
lot.
how long does it take to set up?
10 minutes.
Right. So it would need to be... That's a lot, but it's still a small enough area that they could maneuver around it if they see it. So we'd have to pick somewhere that they can't avoid. Maybe we set a Druid Grove up at one of the town gates. How long does it last?
It lasts 24 hours. Let me check.
Okay. That's pretty
yeah,
good
24.
defense for one of the gates. And
It also
they...
gives 2 Grove Guardians, so 2 animated trees, and I can do gusts of wind outwards, so they can't like enter in, but friendly creatures can.
Yeah, I think having it as our like backline of defense at one of the gates where they can't get around it is probably like if we do it on the beach, they can land at another part of the beach, so it's not as effective there. But
Perfect.
the other thing you can do with it is transport via plants, right?
I can't do transport via plants via the Druid Grove, but I can do transport by plants if that's something that you want.
Well, that gets us all
Like-
back to the town quickly, which might be important in the battle.
I have to pick one or the other because that's my 6th
Yeah.
level.
So it's worth figuring out whether we want to bulk up the defenses in one of the gates or have one, like, basically teleport for the battle.
You do have the gem. If need be, you can teleport with the gem.
Yeah.
That's
the
true.
gem.
We've got the
Okay,
gem.
so where
that
do we
each
think the
gate
bulk of the
then?
forces are coming from?
Sorry, what did you say?
Which gate do we think the bulk of the forces are going to be going for?
So, the southern gate is the one that... The northern gate is the one that's closest to Indara, and... Which way did I say... Which ones are the werewolves at? I've got it down here.
Like you said, they were mainly going to be fucking about in the woods
They're
until...
going to be fucking about in the woods, but the rest of the elves are standing around the northern gate because that's where they think they're going to flank around to through the forest and up the beach, because you can go around that way. But the main forces will probably come up to the southern gate.
I actually think having the Druid Grove at the north gate might be worthwhile, because if we have to retreat, that's where we're retreating through. So if we lose it there, it's going to be a lot harder to retreat.
Perfect. I'm going to put Druid Grove there. I can pick a riddle with a password for people to get through. And I think my riddle is going to be, what is the newest treat that Willa has made? And it'll be lemon tarts is the answer. So
Everyone in town
everyone
knows
who-
that, but the enemy don't.
everyone in town knows that, but the enemies won't. They'll be like, what?
You have to get back to town first before you do that, because remember, you guys are on the beach right now.
No, yeah, once we've kind of scouted out this, I think we get back to town, do that, and then head to where they're going to land, rather than being at where the kind of gun line is.
Okay. It looks
Yeah.
like they're going to be landing where Cyrus Mansion was.
Okay, so we'll go set up the Druid Grove, head there.
So as you're heading there, by the time you get there and back, considering you guys hustle a little bit, it's about time that they land. You can see the first boats, the faster, lighter ships coming forward and putting down anchor. Meridia is there on top of Cyrus Castle and is beginning to sweep away some of the smaller boats that are now coming off of the lighter ships, filled with men to come onto the boat. So we're going to roll an Arcana check here for Meridia to see how she does with that.
I want to go ahead and cast Maelstrom, if I can, right there where everyone is unloading the ships.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Standing in the water, you can just reach out far enough to cast Maelstrom indirectly the path where the ships are coming out. That's gonna be. Can you give me an Arcana check?
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
You could also do a nature check because you're a druid.
I'm bad at nature. I'm bad at nature.
Yeah, that's good enough that you place it exactly where you wanted to place it, and the maelstrom begins to whirl, and you manage to catch a good chunk of boats from it, but more ships are coming and beginning to plant themselves nearby to the maelstrom and moving around it rather than getting through it. You effectively disrupted 2 ships yourself there, and your sister disrupted 2 herself.
Perfect.
But they're coming. What's your guys' plan?
I'm gonna open with Fairy Fire, and like as soon as they get close enough, which 60 on that main, like I imagine they're coming in like as soldiers. So as many as I can get with Fairy Fire.
Okay. There's large ships of soldiers coming across, and each of the smaller ships that come out of the larger ships have around 15 soldiers on them, as they're all paddling up, kind of D-Day style, coming onto the shores. At that moment as well, a large crack comes from behind, and catapult comes down. Marshall's going to roll for that. It's a siege weapon, maybe plus 12. is 16, is still enough. He would have to roll really, really badly to fail with the catapult, but with a 16 he only manages to get one of the ships. Yep.
And that's important. How many bullets do they get off that sniper?
Oh, we never went through that actually, my bad. We should have rifled through the pockets.
Yeah, because I'm going to need a lot of bullets.
Yeah. Can you roll me 1d6 6 times?
Sure. 17.
No, I need the individuals.
2, 1, 2, 6, 2, 4.
Okay, so you get 2 force damage bullets, 1 bludgeoning damage bullet,
Okay,
2 piercing damage bullets, 6 fire damage bullets, 2 poison damage bullets, and 4 radiant damage bullets.
Bludgeoning.
I feel like I can just do this. Hold on. And you can tell which one is which.
Okay. And the piercing ones are just like my shrapnel ones?
Yeah.
Right. Force, bludgeoning. Okay, I'll record this while we're doing all that stuff.
Yes. So crack comes the catapult, and one of the larger ships is completely taken out by this catapult. As it's trying to unleash soldiers into the small rowboats, it cracks and turns into a fiery inferno, and then those same soldiers are swept into the maelstrom and dragged underneath the water, never to be seen again. What else is happening?
If somebody else has something they want to do, because I'm
assuming
Lucas
I might have something, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
I was gonna say, how does the fairy fire? That's
Fairy
20,
fire.
like a.
I'm gonna say that the ships that get coming, you'll affect a whole bunch of the soldiers on the ships, and then if you want to give someone else, so like say Cassia decides she wants to shoot the bow, she's gonna get advantage with that for the fairy fire. So it's basically just you guys can tell me how you're helping here, and I'll tell you what to roll for that. That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and summon my blink dogs.
Okay.
But I just thought about this. I'm gonna turn to Gunther and be like, my blink dogs, they can teleport approximately 40 feet. Would you say it's possible for them to make their way onto a larger ship, perhaps with a bomb in its mouth, and make a speedy getaway? They know how to swim as well.
I don't know if they'll be able to make a speedy getaway, but
Oh, it's fine. They'll just get sent back.
they could certainly try. Here you go, pup. Puts like a stick of dynamite in the pup's mouth.
Wow.
I set him out towards like one of the bigger ships. Vance Ermin, is his close or is it still like miles?
It's still a bit away. It's a large ship.
My dog has 6 teleports, so it can do 40 feet each.
240 feet. That's not going to be enough to get to Van Sherman's ship, but would be enough to get to one of the smaller, lighter ships that's coming up just now.
Perfect. I send one out there and try and time the dynamite blowing up right at that ship as he gets there.
Sure. Can you give me another Arcana check there?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh wait, no, that's animal handling 100%. Give me animal handling. That's 100% animal handling.
Oh no.
The dog like makes it about halfway and then looks back at you expectantly, and you give it like another nod, and like it's shot out of the sky, and the dynamite ends up in the maelstrom, and someone catches it and goes brr, brr, and it blows up, destroying a bunch of the people in the maelstrom, but not getting to a ship. Now there's just like an arm floating around the maelstrom as well.
We tried.
Vinny, anyone that looks remotely important is getting a bullet between the eyes.
Okay, give me some rolls. You can take advantage because of the fairy fire.
Sure. Fine.
Give me 2 attack rolls.
Someone gets their head blown off.
Yeah,
The other one's a 31.
there's a general, a big hulking brute of a man standing at the front of one of the ships. He has these vials attached to his back that are constantly pumping in, like Bane. He's like Bane from the comics, and he's huge. And he's got this huge mask on, and he's turning to his, and you can barely hear him over the storm as he's going, "This will be our destiny," and then his head just explodes. You've killed like the main commander of that regiment. The second one, there's this guy who's struggling to light his cigarette at the front, and one of the commanders reaches over and lights his cigarette for him, and then gets shot right through the neck, falls off and into the maelstrom. Yeah, very good.
Right.
Cassie, you want to give us some attack rolls as well?
Sure. Yeah. Why does everything have to fight me? Okay. Cheers.
You have advantage on both because of fairy fire.
Ooh, beautiful.
So lucky.
I only have one, or am I doing both?
No, it's we're doing 2 attacks here, so go ahead.
Okay.
Perfect. So with the help of the fairy fire, you're firing off these shots into the ships and just piercing Ruby City soldiers through the chest. You feel like between you and Luca, actually, you managed to wipe off about 3 of the smaller ships by just rifling them down and then shooting them down before they manage to get off. Another catapult comes over the side. We're gonna give that another one. I'm gonna go ahead and give him 2 ships for that. It like bounces off of one of the ships and then onto the other, and both ignite into flames.
One of the captains like so close to be like, "Look out for the maelstrom!" And the explosion goes between both of them.
And both of them are now in the water. You can see Stardrop has entered into the water, and a league of seahorses are now grabbing the people and dragging them deep into the depths. All of the ones that fall off the boats.
Are there just a ton of kelpies? And it's fucking...
Essentially, yeah, just lots of kelpies are just dragging these people down into the depths.
This is Monty's nightmare, but Asterisk dream.
But the boats are starting to arrive. There are still people who are getting to the shore. By the time that you guys are done with all of this action, you reckon around 60 troops have gotten to the shore.
My dogs are biting. My dogs are going.
They're biting away. Give me a couple of blank dog attacks.
Absolutely, they get a +3 to these, but I'll do...
Just like a couple.
I think I have 7.
Give me like 3 attacks.
I heal when
Okay.
I kill people now. I forgot that.
How nice.
One nat 20, 1 9, 1 14.
One of the dogs is struggling, but the rest are just going at it. A couple of guys get off the shore, push themselves to their feet, pull out their gun, and then just immediately get their throats ripped out by blink dogs. A couple of them do manage to get to their feet and pull out their guns though, and they're going to take some pot shots at you guys, because you guys are the only people within range. We're going to do... that's not going to hit anyone. And a 17, and one last one here. Is an 8. So the 17 isn't going to hit. Does it hit anyone? Anybody get 17, less than 17 AC? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the damage, and I'm going to take it, divide it by 4 for how much it would be for all of you, and then that's...
What's Emma's AC? Hold on. What's your AC?
15.
So you take 2...
Plus 2 armor.
You take 2 damage.
We're fine.
Yeah.
As they're all kind of walking up, you feel like you guys are going to get overwhelmed soon.
Yeah, as soon as, because I imagine the people are like coming up by the blink, and then that are their way.
You're cracking up.
into
a
like
little
that
bit.
next stretch. Is that better?
That's better. Yeah.
So I imagine that it's like they come off, they get the blink dogs, and then the few that are making it through that into the next stretch of land, which I imagine the blink dogs are like sort of corralling, leading them into this space. Will is gonna cast Dawn, which is a 30-foot radius
Okay.
right there. And as soon as they enter that, they need essentially, it works like Moonbeam did.
Okay. What's the damage on that? Can you just roll the damage on that? Actually?
So it's a con saving throw, and then 4d10 radiant damage.
Roll the damage for me. And I'll roll some con saves.
Okay.
These are just regular soldiers. They're
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's when they end their turn in the Moonbeam 2, they like it, or in the Dawn.
Yeah, they're being like dragged by the blink dogs, and they're managing to get into what they think is kind of like good light, as they're like, oh god, get me out away from the blink dogs, and then they're just burning to bleached bone underneath the dawn. Meridia is up the top, still swirling her waves around, but she shouts down and goes, I think there might be too many of them. More are still getting destroyed by all of you, but more are arriving on the shores as well.
Okay. As we flee, I'm gonna do one last tidal wave right along the beach, just to try and take out as many people in one fell swoop. Let me send that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Take advantage.
Okay. 21.
Meridia's going to see what you're doing as she's running down towards you, and she sweeps the same tidal wave towards the other side, and everybody just clashes in the middle and begins to float downwards, where they're caught by the seahorses and dragged down into their watery graves. You
Perfect.
feel
That
like
gives us like
yeah, it gives you time.
it gives us a gap to run.
And
Yeah.
you feel like you repelled like 50% of the troops there from the first wave.
Okay, that's a good start.
Can I make a like concentration save to see how long I can get on up?
Yes, you can. Can you make me a Constitution save?
Yeah.
As you're kind of running and pushing yourself to get back into position, the dawn begins to flicker and go, but most of them are beginning to avoid it anyway. There's a couple of them that are still wrestling with blink dogs, and you watch as this very skinny looking guy finally washes up on shore. He's wearing like very, very tight leather clothing, and one of the blink dogs kind of comes up towards him, and quick as a flash, he has a sword in his hand and cuts it in two. He looks over towards you. Charge. And everybody begins running up the beach.
Shouldn't have put his head up, I shoot him.
Go for it.
Is he fairy fired?
He's not.
Okay. He's important. I'll use which of my many different bullets do I want to use? I've only got one bludgeoning bullet. I use that just so I don't need to keep up my sheet anymore. Let's see. Right, the storm. Blunt bullet. Rifle.
Oh, so close.
32, so close.
So close.
That's 24 damage to that fellow.
Quick as a flash again, his sword is up, and the bullet is cut in twain, but both parts hit him and shatter through his shoulders as he kind of rubs it off, and this dark, spiky material rubs over and pushes itself into the wounds, like rebuilding the bones with this black goo.
Brand of castigation's on him right now.
The Eladrin are now standing around the forest, and you guys have pushed back to where the catapult is. You're an hour's walk, 45 minutes run for you guys, like 30 minutes run. But it would take them marching about 2 hours to get to the town. The Eladrin don't seem to be doing much. They're just kind of standing in the forest waiting.
How close are we to there?
To the Eladrin or to the people who are beached?
The Eladrin.
About 60 feet now.
Luca's gonna like get within shouting distance and say, "Make some moves, come on!"
We're awaiting orders.
What do you mean you're writing orders? The enemy's right there.
We're awaiting orders.
Where's Juniper?
We don't know. We're awaiting orders.
You don't know where your commander is and you're waiting for orders. That means you listen to me. Attack!
Can't do that.
I'm gonna send in Juniper.
Sure, what are you gonna say?
The Ruby City is here. Where are you? Please come or tell your soldiers to listen to Luca. We need to win this for Wunngread.
There's a brief gap of time there. And you hear back, "Oh, are my soldiers still there? Never mind. Enjoy." And a couple of seconds later, the soldiers begin to move back into the forest and into the trees, and then they're all gone.
Fuck.
Do we get a second before they leave?
There's the one that Luca was shouting at, kind of gets the message and shouts back to the rest of them, and they begin to leave into the forest, and he turns back. "I've received orders.
Where are you going?
Back to Indara.
You don't think they'll come there next?
I only live to serve."
Go fuck off then. Don't deserve to be here.
He walks into a tree silently and is gone.
Luca turns around blazing with anger and looks at the party and says, "I told you not to trust Faye." And then he's gonna start heading toward town.
Marshall is firing off his last catapult blasts. He's going to do 2 more here. Now that the big ships are kind of getting closer into range, he's going to see if he can hit one of them. It's pretty good. That one's not going to hit one of the big ships, but it might hit one of the small ships. But one of the larger, heavier carriers gets hit in the side, but it's very quickly repaired by they appear to have people on board, but you see that some of the people fell out of the ship. It seems like that still did a lot of damage, and one of the lighter carriers straight up goes down.
Marshall, time to go.
"Yes, boss." And he throws a bomb onto the catapult. "I'll just explode it." He begins to run away, and then explodes the catapult. Just explodes.
You don't let the enemy get siege weapons.
Gunther is there as well. "I know a quicker path. Sorry. I know a quicker path if you like."
We'll take it.
"Sure.
Do we want to teleport?
He's created a portal, but it's very short range, but should be effective."
Let's go.
Let's go.
All of you run through, and suddenly you're at the front gate of Wunngread. Koru is kind of bloodied, and is standing now with his battle axe in hand. There appears to have been a skirmish here. You can see that a bunch of the Wunngread men are already dead, but there are a lot of Ruby City dead in front. "Where the fuck have you been?" There was another land invasion. We weren't expecting it.
It's okay, we're here now.
I think we dealt with all of them. Prid's fucking fighting something. I'd never seen anything like it in my life.
Is it fiendish?
No, it's made out of metal.
No.
Quick look out from the town. How close are the enemy forces that we can see?
Looking out from this gate, you can see that there are no more enemy forces attacking this gate right now, but the ones that are coming from the beach are going to be there in about an hour and a half, maybe
Okay.
2 hours. The ones you can see over the wall that Prid is fighting something that's like 20 feet tall, and is made entirely of metal.
Okay, we need to
Shit.
back up Prid. Let's go.
You guys sprint across the town. The footsteps of this thing are shuddering the earth. And Pred has his large hammer in hand. His people are raining arrows upon it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. This Colossus. And he turns and then is smacked by the hand of the Colossus, and he goes flying through, smashing through trees in the forest, bloodied and much closer to you now than he was, but bloodied and... I got here just in the nick of time. I was about to take all the glory for myself.
Luca's gonna mount the broom and try and fly so that he's like heading to be above its like melee range.
Sure.
And I want to get in range to cast Shatter in the center of it.
Very good. You can roll a perception check while you're up there.
Sure. $19.
You've seen something like this before, and you only realise when you look at it properly that it's like a massively scaled up golem.
Right.
Cast your Shatter. It's a save, right?
Yeah, it makes a con save, I think, at disadvantage because it's a construct.
Nice. So con is 8 for it. I can't get worse than that. That's a 9.
Nice. Takes full damage. Where is... Yep. That's going to be 20... Oh wait, it doesn't have my buff stuff, obviously. So it's 16.
There's bits of it begin flying out of its body as like cogs and little bits of machinery sprout out, and you realise this is not like a golem with a soul or with any kind of command inside. This is a pure work of Ruby City technology.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be fully mindless, and as it looks up to you, its eyes begin to glow. And that's where we're going to start off next session.
Great.
Shit.
With the golem fight, and then the rest of the war.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We did it.
Love getting betrayed.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of betrayal.
What do you mean?
He was a fake.
I don't... I know, I've been saying it. Never trust Faye.
No, they fucked up your shoes. This is...
If you guys just let me kill all Faye on sight, this would never have happened.
I like the Fae.
No.
You know, Will is a Fae.
Well, it's not Faye.
The other team
Yeah.
has dibs on Juniper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We aren't allowed to kill
Mhm.
Juniper,
No.
much as we would like to.
I don't know. Juniper's a dick, and it has to be a dick, you know? It's just part of the story, I suppose. But you guys wiped out like 50% of the opposition there. That was pretty good.
Juniper did say that he was here doing a favor
Mm-hmm.
for a god, which is probably not a good thing to default on.
No, it's not. It means he must have a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
Nope.
Pretty too big of a pride complex
That
to
too.
get his head out of his ass.
He does have his head up his ass. You're absolutely right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We're gonna call it here, and next week we'll finish this all off. And we were meant to talk about the gods long shot, but I completely forgot. So if we have a minute here, we will. We are planning the god long shot. Very excited to do it. It's considering we're just starting the war. Figure we'll finish the war, have a little break through the god long shot, and then come back to post-war Genathan and see what's happening there. But we'll be on the Discord at points talking about how our characters are going to be and who we're picking, because they're not going to be the gods. They're going to be before they were gods. It's the important part, you know. We're not. Yeah.
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. So yes, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. Well, actually, I'll see you all, most of you tomorrow, but see you next time.
See y'all tomorrow.